think the older you get, you really have this, I don't give a...
Welcome along to the ZM Late Show halftime show brought to you by Pepsi Max. Today, we are talking to Ed from ed&i Body. Welcome to the show.
Hey.
You are the mastermind behind ed&i Body. What inspired you to start your own business?
I didn't want to work a 9 to 5, and I was sick and tired of being told what to do. Do you know what I mean? No, look, I come from the world of corporate. So I did the whole thing where it was like, you get your degree, you go work in the corporate world, and you kind of like, you're on this journey of making money for other people. And I found myself in a situation where I was climbing up the corporate ladder, and I had this creative brain. And every time I would come up with something or I wanted to take the lead in something, it was constant red tape. And that's where I was just like, this is not me. I need creative freedom. I need to do something that I'm passionate about, wake up in the morning and go, I love what I do. And that was kind of like the moment for me one day where I was like, I need an exit strategy out of this corporate life. How do I get out? And that's where it all kind of just came.
And it's so cool to see you. You're such an empowered female in business. How would you say that you stayed true to yourself through the transition from that corporate world into starting your own business?
It's not easy, especially in the beginning. I questioned myself all the time. Like, did I make the biggest mistake of my life walking away from this really comfortable 6-figure job to getting paid zero, zilch, nothing, and not knowing if what I'm doing is going to one day eventually be that vision or goal that I had in my brain. And honestly, it comes down to 100% backing yourself. If you don't believe in what you're doing, no one else is going to believe in what you're doing either. And it's easier said than done when I'm saying this to you, going like, you got to back yourself. No, you literally have to believe every single bit of who you are, your actions, like your job, your product, your everything. It's like this is it. This is your baby. And you got to back yourself. You really, really do.
And I feel like you've kind of built your business around helping people with their confidence, like especially with your body, products that you've got at the moment, like there's tans and moisturizers and everything like that. For somebody using your products, what advice would you give them? Because I see you as a massively confident person yourself. For somebody who's struggling with their confidence, what would you say to give them a little boost to believe in themselves and have that confidence?
Well, there's only one you at the end of the day, and you've got what nobody else has. And it takes some time to figure out what that is as an individual. You got to figure out like, what am I good at? Instead of looking at what you don't have, what do you have? And run with that, leverage off that, and just be happy within yourself with whatever you have. Like I started, like the inspiration behind ed&i Body and how it's evolved came from my own personal insecurities that I had. I mean, I had body acne, back, chest, legs, like face, covered in acne, and I went on Roaccutane, Isotane. I was bullied in school. I was pizza face. I was the oily girl with the fringe that was always soaking wet because, there's oil all over your face. And I wanted to come out with products that encouraged other women to feel skin confident, because that's what I wanted. I wanted something growing up where if I used this, it would help me a little bit to feel more confident because it helped clear up or made me feel better. And that's simply the ethos behind ed&i Body, is helping all women feel skin confident. Whatever that is for them, that's what I'm trying to pass on.
I love that. And I love that that's the reason why you've started this business, because I think everybody can relate to that moment of whether it's one pimple or 50 pimples. Everyone feels self-conscious. Doesn't matter who you are. If you have an issue with your skin or a blemish, you do feel self-conscious about it, no matter who you are.
100%. And you want to hide, right? You're like, and it always happens before an event or before something and before a date. And you're like, sick. Like the timing of it, it's always just so unpredictable. And that's a massive thing, I think, with all our confidence and insecurities, is like what our skin looks like. Yeah.
100%. And as we've been talking about confidence, you are somebody who I would say has been living their life with a no sugars given attitude. How do you live your best life without giving too many cares in the world?
I think age comes with that equation there. I think the older you get, you really have this, I don't give up, because you just don't. And you kind of just, you start really loving yourself. And the moment you kind of understand that, you're like, I love myself. I'm proud of who I am. I don't care what you think of me. You don't rest your head next to me at bed. I don't even know you. You can't tell me what to do. And you kind of live this happiness that you wish you had when you were a teenager, or, but it doesn't come until you've kind of had enough experience under your belt and really understood what matters in life. And that's what matters are the people closest to you. It's your friends, it's your family, it's you, and you just become happy and no sugars given.
It's 100% the truth. And I feel like with every year you go through life, you get to know yourself a little bit better. You know what you want from life. And I feel like that's a massive part of confidence as well. Like everything you just
100%.
said. So good.
Yeah.
You've done everything from swimwear to skincare, and you most recently launched Skin Within. What is next for ed&i Body?
Something really exciting. Now, I can't say what it is, because the minute I say what it is, I know that other businesses are going to copy me straight away. And I'm really cautious about that. But let me put it this way to you, okay? What I'm about to bring out has never been done before, but it also has been done before.
Interesting.
But I'm changing the game in something that most people use every single day.
Okay.
Yeah. But that's the next product. But long story short, with ed&i as a whole, as a business, we are definitely moving towards a more holistic view of your body and your skin. So Skin Within was the first supplement. So it's the first internal beauty product that we came out with, purely because we need to start looking at the cause rather than the symptoms. And that's why we're kind of going towards a supplement world now. You'll see more face care. So we're expanding our face care and we're expanding our supplements. So it's exciting things to come in the next 12 months.
I am super excited. Obviously follow you on social media, so I'll be keeping an eye out for all of these little secret things you're working on at the moment.
Yes, please do so.
It'll be a dream. And do you have any advice to somebody who may potentially be sitting here watching this thinking, man, I really want to start a business myself, but they don't necessarily know where to start or what to do?
That's probably the number one question I get asked a lot from younger kids or, other people who want to have a business. Couple of things. The first thing I would have to say is start. And I know that may sound weird, but if you keep sitting on an idea or sitting on the thought and not ever trying or just simply starting, you're not going to get anywhere. And when I say start by just like creating a logo, or start by looking at a website platform and build a website in draft format. Do something that's going to move you one step forward. And when you do launch, don't launch thinking you need to have perfection. Perfection will come with time. ed&i Body did not launch on perfection. Perfection came and we're still not there. But we didn't have the beautiful packaging until this year, and we're in the 4th year of business, right? So don't expect everything to be how the business should be in 5 years from now. Just start, get your name out there, and perfection will come.
I love that. Such great advice. Ed, it's always a dream catching up with you. Thank you so much for your time, and hopefully see you soon.
Thank you.